welcome once again to the folks. Thank you for joining me for another bit for your La Liga betting tips and predictions for this year game week. I hope you had a wonderful game week last game week that is. And let's jump straight into it. Today we're going to start with Celta de Vigo versus Villarreal, and for Celta de Vigo versus Villarreal, I am expecting here I'm expecting a draw, and I'm expecting both teams to score in this draw. And in terms of predicted scoreline, I'm saying that we should end in a 1-0 scoreline, I believe. And in terms of the handicap system, I'm not going to have a better handicap system based on my predicted scoreline, but there are other bets here that if we should go ahead and we can take a double chance here. You could go with either team. You could not either team. You could go with you could go with either team and under 4.5. And also you could go with here we go, draw and under 4.5 goals in total. This is really nice. 4.5 goals and the draw. Alright then, so recapping predictions for Celta de Vigo versus Villarreal. I'm expecting this game to end in a draw, expecting both teams to score. In terms of predicted scoreline, I'm saying there should be 1-0 draw. And in terms of a double chance, I'll go with either team to win and under 4.5 goals in total. And also another double chance, I'll go with draw and under 4.5 goals. So that's my predictions for Celta de Vigo versus Villarreal. Now we are going to move on to Real Valladolid versus Rayo Vallecano. And for this game now, I'm expecting Real Valladolid to win this one. Expecting them to win. I'm expecting both teams to score also. In terms of double chance, I'll go with either to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline for me, I'm saying 2-1 in favor of Rayo Vallecano. Not Vallecano, Rayo Valladolid. Real Valladolid, yes, as I said earlier. So I'm expecting them to win. In terms of double chance, you could go with either team to win and under 4.5. Alright, and you could also on the handicap system take in Real Valladolid to win by a goal, but we're gonna have to take a draw based on my predicted scoreline. And so recapping predictions for the Real Valladolid versus Rayo Vallecano, I'm expecting Real Valladolid to win at $2.70. I'm expecting both teams to score as well. In terms of double chance, I'll go with either team to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline for me 2-1 in favor of Real Valladolid, and in terms of double chance, you go with either team to win and under 4.5. And in terms of the handicap system, the three-way handicap system is based on my predicted scoreline. I'm going to have to take a draw. Alright, so those are my predictions for Real Valladolid versus Rayo Vallecano. And now we're going to move on to Girona versus Sevilla. And for Girona versus Sevilla now, I'm expecting here I'm expecting Sevilla to squeeze them here. Sevilla to go in. They haven't been having the best season. They're having an awful season, to be honest with you. But I do expect them to take care of business here, so I'm taking Sevilla to win this one. Both teams not to score. And in terms of my double chance, I'll go with either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline for me, I'm saying Sevilla wins this one 2-0. And in terms of the handicap system, if you want to take a bet on that, I'll go ahead and I'll take Sevilla to win this one by a goal. Alright, I get an all of $6 to do that. Yes, they're in awful form. That's the reason why they're offering you $6 to win. But don't worry about that. I think Sevilla will win this one. I have Sevilla winning this one based on my research and my stats. So recapping predictions for Girona versus Sevilla, I'm expecting Sevilla to win at $2.90. I'm expecting both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline 2-0 in favor of Girona, of Sevilla rather. And in terms of the handicap system, through a handicap system that is, I'm going ahead and I'm taking Sevilla to win this one by a goal. Alright, so let's jump on to our next game, and our next game will be Osasuna versus Mallorca. And for Osasuna versus Mallorca, I'm expecting here Osasuna to handle business, so Osasuna to win and both teams not to score. In terms of double chance, I'll go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline for me, I'm saying 1-0 here in favor of Osasuna. And in terms of the handicap system, if you want to go that route, you could always, based on my predicted scoreline, I'm gonna have to take a draw. So also another double chance here, you can go with either team to win and under 3.5. So recapping predictions for Osasuna versus Mallorca, I'm expecting Osasuna to win at $2.05. I'm expecting both teams not to score. In terms of a double chance, I go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline 1-0 in favor of Osasuna, I do believe. And in terms of the handicap system, I'm taking a draw based on my predicted scoreline. Yeah, the basis being Osasuna winning by a goal, that is. And also in terms of another double chance bet, you can go with either team to win and under 3.5 goals in total in this game. All right. So let's move on to our next game, and our next game will be Real Sociedad versus Athletic Bilbao. This is Athletic Club Atleti. And so for this game now, Real Sociedad is usually a team that does very well at home. They have been in bad form of late, and so therefore it's going to be tricky to bet on them to take care of business here. But we're going to take a draw here. So I'm expecting this one to end in a draw, and both teams to score. In terms of scoreline, I'm saying we should have a 1-all scoreline here. So based on the handicap system, I won't have a bet for you on the handicap system, but what I'll have here, I'll have some double chances. And in terms of double chance here, I'm looking for a one-way draw, yeah. So I'm going to go here, either team to win and under 4.5 goals in, no, not either team to win, a draw and under 4.5 goals. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So recapping predictions for Real Sociedad versus Athletic Club. I'm expecting this one to end in a draw, and I'm expecting both teams to score. In terms of scoreline, I'm saying this one should be a 1-all draw. And in terms of a double chance, I'll go with a draw and under 4.5 goals in total in the game. And if that happens, it's $3.10 for the odds, yeah. So you put $50 in that, you get $150 odd or $60 odd, I think, yeah. Yeah, so hurry up and make your notes, make your bets, yeah. Move on to the next game, and our next game will be Getafe versus Espanyol. And for the Getafe versus Espanyol, I'm expecting here Getafe to handle business being at home, but they have to be very mindful of Espanyol. Espanyol could come and score on them here, but they have to be very mindful. So Getafe and Espanyol, I'm expecting both teams to score also, yes. And in terms of double chance, you go with either to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline for me here, I am checking Getafe to win this one. I'm taking Getafe to win this one 2-1. And in terms of the handicap system, you'd have to take a draw Getafe. The basis being Getafe winning by a goal here, but we're gonna have to take a draw based on the predicted scoreline, yeah. In terms of winner here, I'm going to say we could go with either team to win and under 3.5, a double chance bet, that is. Yeah, so recapping predictions for Getafe versus Espanyol, I'm expecting Getafe to win at $2.50. I'm expecting both teams to score as well. In terms of double chance, I go with either to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline 2-1 in favor of Getafe, I do believe. In terms of the handicap system, I'm going to have to take a draw based on my predicted scoreline. And another double chance bet, I'll go with either team to win and under 3.5 goals, yeah. But I'm expecting Getafe to win here, but they're going to be they have to be very mindful of Espanyol. Espanyol could come in and sweep them away, alright. So moving on to our next game, and our next game will be Almeria versus Atletico de Madrid, yeah. So for Almeria versus Atletico de Madrid, I'm expecting here this one is going to be a little bit close, I believe, but I'm expecting Atletico de Madrid to come out on top here. Both teams to score. And in terms of double chance, go with either to win and both to score. For me, it's going to be a 2-1 win for Atletico de Madrid. And in terms of double chance, you could go with either team to win and under 3.5. And also in terms of the handicap system, based on my predicted scoreline, Atletico to win by a goal, but we're gonna have to take a draw based on my predicted scoreline. Alright, so let's go ahead and recap the predictions for Almeria versus Atletico de Madrid. And for this game, I'm expecting Atletico de Madrid to win. I'm expecting both teams to score as well. In terms of a double chance, I'm saying either to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline 2-1 in favor of Atletico de Madrid, I do believe. And in terms of another double chance, I'll go with either team to win and under 3.5 goals in total in this game. And that's $1.75 if that does happen. In terms of the handicap system, Based on my predicted scoreline, I'm going to have to take a draw here, and that's $3.60. Yeah, in terms of the odds. Yeah. So those are my predictions for Almeria versus Atletico Madrid, and now we are going to head to the final game for this year game week, and it is Cadiz versus Elche. And for Cadiz versus Elche, this one is going to be another close and interesting matchup. I believe I don't expect a lot of goals in this one. I'm going to give Cadiz the win here though. I'm expecting both teams not to score. In terms of double chance, I go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline for me, I'm saying Cadiz win this one 1-0, and so therefore we're going to head on down to, in terms of another double chance, you can always go with here either to win and another 3.5. And in terms of the handicap system here, Cadiz winning by a goal. Based on our predictions, this would be a draw on the 3-way handicap system. Right. So heading up and recapping predictions for final game of this game week, Cadiz versus Elche. I'm expecting here Cadiz to win this one at $1.87. I'm expecting both teams not to score as well. In terms of a double chance, I go with either to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline 1-0 in favor of Cadiz, I see. And another double chance, either team to win and under 3.5 goals in total in the game. And in terms of the handicap system, we're going to have to take a draw based on my predicted score. Yeah, and that's $3.50. Yeah. Alright, and so those are my predictions for this year game week for your La Liga. Thank you for joining me, and remember to subscribe and share the video with your friends and like the video as well. And thank you for your time, and as usual, I say happy betting and continue to win them bets. Alright, thanks.